Good morning, and it's definitely morning. It is 5:15 and I have been up probably since about 4. It's a bit cold where I'm sleeping. I'm currently at work for the weekend, so I'm just sat in the medical centre office ready to go out for my run. I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit lighter because I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere and it's really misty outside, and there'll be racers coming in at this kind of time of day, so I'd ideally wouldn't like it to be too dark, but I have got a very bright-ish coat on. So I'm going to sit here. I'm just going to do some foam rollering, some stretching, some mobility work, because yes, I've come for the weekend to work, but my shift doesn't start till 8, and that is not an excuse to not get my runs in. 3 weeks since the last time I put a video out, so this video is more kind of just little updates of what's gone on. A couple of clips of footage from a Saucony event that we did in Lancaster, a few runs, a few kind of thoughts and feelings on those runs, and joining up with the Runna App. So I thought it might be quite interesting. I will just definitely film the video's introduction at the end of it, and I might film some of the foam rollering and things, put that in, and then close the vlog off today as well. So yeah, just a bit of an update really of what's going on and what the plan is and how I'm getting on and how my injury is. So I just wanted to show you the one item that I've probably bought new, other than shoes, for running kind of ever, and it's the Gymshark Seamless 2 Vital Seamless 2 high neck, and it's awesome actually. I'm really quite pleased, and it was definitely worth the money. This is a size small. It's not too choky here, even though it's high neck. It's got these in it. It's quite thick, so it's nice. I constantly worry about getting cold. I never run in leggings, I always run in shorts, so I thought this is perfect for kind of that spring autumn time where you're just not sure whether it's going to be too cold or too hot, because you've obviously got the gap. Just to show you in context, I'm a size, goodness knows what, 32E double D, boobs, and quite small, and this is a small, and it's the most perfect. So I did worry it was going to be a bit too clingy and horrible, but it's not. It's really breathable and it's lovely. Hello, so I just got back from a run. Well, not exactly, I've had breakfast and bits and pieces, but today was the first run of half marathon speed work plan. So basically I've used Runna App before and done the week's free trial, written down the plan that they've come up and tried to do it, but I think I've previously mentioned that I'm not great at running plans, like an actual planned running block. I've never really done one, and it always comes up with kind of paces, and I hate kind of constantly looking at my watch when I'm running, so I'm just, or I've put it on the Garmin wrong, so it doesn't work, and it just really bugs me. So I've never quite got on with it. However, Technophobe over here decided to Google if I can connect Runna App with my Garmin, and I can. So the whole plan is now kind of saved on my watch. So I did my warm-up, did my mobility, did my stretching, which I'm desperately trying to stick to doing before I go, and then did a little bit of a warm-up and started it at the beginning of the cycle, like the local cycle track, because I know that's 3 miles, like end to end, which is what it said it was going to be, and I liked it, which I didn't think I'd ever say. but it was really easy because it was already written, because someone else has already done it. I'm really lazy in that sense, that I just want it to be easy. And that's why I've always done the heart rate training, because I can just look, and if it's in the blue then I'm fine, and if it's in the red then I'm not. And that's as far as I want to think when I'm running. However, you know, trying to get used to it, trying to get better at it. So what we've decided, just going to pay for the app for the year. I think it was $15.99 a month for the plan, or $99.99 for the whole year. So it's much cheaper just to pay for it up front. Oh, like I've said previously, that's not accessible to everyone. I am quite fortunate at the moment, and I am 100% in, as you're aware, on the rehab and on the sorting this running out for this year. So it's more of an investment in myself. What I did is to, alongside the 12-week plan from Matt from the Check Clinic, from the Corrective stuff, which is a lot of stretching, fitness work, is to run a 12-week sub 45 half marathon. So my latest half marathon was kind of 2 hours, but the most recent official one I did was a week before my ultra last year, and that was the longest I'd run in 12 months. So the Garmin tells me I need to do more threshold work. My lactate testing, which I did at the back end of last year with a guy over at Leeds University, that told me that I need to do more threshold training. So we thought, well, we're coming back from injury. We don't want to be doing really, really long runs. We want to still be getting the impact through the joints. So I'm kind of adapting as we go, but doing the speed work means that's shorter distances, shorter periods of time, and we can do that consistently. So not only have I got a goal of 12 weeks of an actual running time, but those little things kind of build up towards a much big goal. So yeah, felt good. Knee was taped, had my Gymshark top back on. It was wet and rainy and horrible, but this works so well as well, just with I haven't got it nearby, but with my gilet. I did put my watch on the outside so I could see it, because I had my chest strap checking my heart rate so I can have a look at the stats afterwards. I say have a look at the stats. I'm not really going to. I just want to see what my heart rate's doing. I've got appointments through from the hospital about a couple of things that they need to check, which I haven't actually discussed. I think I'm ignoring it for now, and I will maybe do a bit of an update once it's all done. Just a little reminder that running isn't always pleasant and easy and fun and smiles. I've just done 8 quarter miles at a pace which clearly is quite uncomfortable for me. It's raining, it's miserable, it ain't always pretty. Hello! So I'm on the slower pace of my interval. I had to capture how gorgeous it is. Oh, why have I never turned left at the canal? This is why I love the outside. So that is run number 3 of this week ticked off, which will be 7 of the new plan. And I had the best time. I feel amazing. I do still definitely have runner's high right now, so I'm probably going to talk a bit fast, but just had the best time. Normally I turn right when I get to the canal because I'm going into the city, or I know all the routes that kind of go round, but we're sticking to flat. Thought I'd turn left and completely remembered why I love running outside. The sun is out, there was people walking along the canal, and I'm never turning right again unless I'm going into the city. It was beautiful, absolutely stunning. No pain, felt really good. It was like a tempo intervals thing. And on the way back, I even picked up like actual running errands. My every parcel, which is a new pair of running shoes. whoops, I basically gave in after the Saucony event that I went to a couple of weeks ago, where we actually got to run in the shoes, so I know that they're quite comfortable, and I don't mind buying new shoes if I've tried them on and I know they're going to suit me. And I'm doing so much kind of concrete road, which Lancaster's really hilly and it's great, and there's loads of really nice trails and so close to the lakes and stuff, but I'm doing like all the things that I'm used to being muddy from being down south and being on the boat, like tow paths, river paths, the woods, they're all tarmacked. So these shorter runs as well, especially. So I've given in, I've bought some road running shoes, so hopefully that will work. I'm just going to try them on in a minute. Well, once I've taken the tape off my legs and stretched and had a shower probably, and try them on. So yeah, but yes, just a reminder to, if the sun is out, oh my goodness, take advantage. So I've actually got a wardrobe to put up upstairs, and I did half this morning, but I was like, no, the sun is out, I'm going for a run, and it is so worth it. I love being outside. Bring on the summer. So this clip was actually me when I got to the Czech clinic on the Thursday, explaining how I'm definitely going to film some clips on Thursday, and I definitely didn't. Shock. I keep taking the thing but not like actually getting it out and filming it. So I then saw him like 2 or 3 days later so that we could really confirm all the stretches and the mobility, which I did definitely then film. So I think, like I've explained previously in the video, all of this plan that he's come up with is all based on the measurements that he took, and they were super thorough measurements. So it's just showing the kind of real stretching mobility, and the stretching mobility is things that I need to be doing daily. Some are just for the right side, some are just for the left side, or longer stretches on the right, less on the left, that kind of thing. It's all corrective movements, stretches, which is why kind of daily stuff. And then we went on to the actual exercise plan that I'll be doing 3 times a week alongside my running. I'm sorry, I listened back to that and it was too funny to not just have us sounding like the chipmunks. But that was one of the cable chop exercises as well.
I'm going to show you on this camera. So wrists come in line with the shoulders, knees come in line with the hips. The pole contact is here, here, and here. So I'm showing you on the video there so you can see my. All right, that's okay.
Good morning. I think my camera's a bit steamy. It's been a bit rowdy this morning. Now we're crossed to the other side of the river. Normally I've been going up and down the cycle track, but my warm-up wasn't quite long enough, and it is, I don't know what time it is because my watch is still on that, and I don't want to change it while I have the camera. About 7ish. I set off about 6:15, I think, so it'll probably be 7, half 7, something like that. Got a big drive today, so I actually did a 14-hour shift yesterday. My legs felt pretty heavy, but got a long drive today, and I know when I get to the other end I'm not going to want to go out for a run, I'm just going to want to chill. So I thought, right, get it done this morning and it'll be fine. But yeah, it was really nice actually. Completely forgot that the track over the other side, when you get right to the end of here, is literally between 2 fields, so that might well become my new reps track. Intervals today, quite fast, absolutely dreading it. I now feel amazing. Yeah, it's like the worse you feel about the run before you go, the bigger the high is once you've completed a session. So I'm really pleased. Anyway, I'll finish my cool down really. I just went the wrong way. Well, it didn't go the wrong way. I thought I had 6 reps of another quarter miles, but they weren't. They were 6 reps of 0.1 miles. So I went a bit further out than I needed to be. But that's fine. So I'm going to have another little jog, chill, get ready to pack the car. Hello. Excuse me. So I think I'm going to use this to finish off the vlog. I recorded the introduction just before I came out for my run, just been and done my run, so I thought it'd be a nice kind of circle to come back. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed it. It's just a bit of a mismatch, I think, but it gives you kind of little updates about what's been going on. I've written down some ideas for some videos, something a bit more kind of consistent, I guess, but then at the same time the whole point is following me and kind of what I'm doing at the moment and how I'm feeling. So that was I think they called it a rolling threes or something. I'm going to stop because I'm getting closer and closer to the entrance and security might look at me funny. Yeah, rolling 300s or something, so 4 miles, 4 reps of different paces, half-mile paces, warm up and cool down, and it felt good actually. I completely forgot, so this looks like a really straight road. It becomes not straight and very hilly. Well, I say very hilly, let's put that into context. We're in the south, but yeah, it's rolling hills as well as rolling tempo, so I kind of forget when I do it, but it was fine, got it sorted. I ran out of tape this morning, so I've only got like 1 strip of tape underneath and nothing on the right. However, no pain. So yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty strong. I was very tired this morning, did not want to run, procrastinated for ages, but then people started getting up and I was like, oh, I haven't got an excuse now. And I didn't have an excuse before. So I think I've previously mentioned I'm not very good at following kind of running plans. There's like a van there and I've just realised somebody might be asleep in it. I'm not very good at running kind of actual plans. It's not that I can't write my own, which is why I'm using Runna. It's that I kind of change it constantly, which is a problem. But if I write someone else's plan, I don't change it constantly. I just do it if it's my own, because I'm like, oh well, it's this and it's that and it's the other. So yeah, the Runna App is working really well. Getting the sessions done, that's 3 weeks now. By the time this video comes out, that'll be 3 solid weeks of the half marathon plan and training, and yeah, it's been really nice. I think it's definitely benefited. My heart rate seems to be coming down on some of the runs, but yeah, I think I've had a busy few days kind of travelling around, seeing people, now working for 3 days, sleeping I think first on like a mattress on the floor and then on a sofa, and then last night like a single old caravan bed, and it was cold. So yeah, I've got 1 run tomorrow morning, which I think is my long run, which I do that in inverted commas because it's a half marathon plan. The long run is kind of 5 miles, so it always makes me chuckle a little bit because my long runs are not 5 miles, or I wouldn't class that for what I'm like the bigger goal is, if you like. Anyway, I am rambling. I've got about 1 mile to get back to medical centre, get showered, into the work uniform, ready for some breakfast and a coffee. I didn't have coffee this morning, which I think is probably good. Run without the oomph. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm off to see my dad tomorrow after work, so another shift tomorrow. I'm off to see my dad, and yeah, then it'll be home. Take care.